here with Felicia Lee, runner-up in the 100 fly last night in a 58.5.
Yep.
58.5. First of all, let's just go through that race a little bit. You were last at the turn. Came back real strong second half to end up getting second.
Yeah.
What was your plan going in, and how was the time
you
at
know,
the end?
it's funny. I always think that I'm actually like third or like in the mix, third or fourth in the race. I tell my coaches this all the time, but they're always like, "You're last at the one." I thought I was like maybe a 27.5, but looking at the results, I was a 28.5 going out, and I was like dead last by maybe half a second. So you know, I generally have a faster back half, and I kind of rely on it. I don't know if I split that as great as I should have. 28-29 is like maybe a 200 flyer kind of, but maybe not that fast. But the second half was encouraging. 29.9 is a good second half, and I'm encouraged by that, and hopefully next year I can get out a little faster.
What's your thought on the time though?
Time was good. It was better than Wugs. I had a little rough meet at World University Games, and I wanted to come here and kind of prove myself and you know, get down a little bit to the 58 zones. I wanted to be 57, but you know, you go back, you work, and figure out what's next.
We've been asking everyone coming back from World University Games or Pan Ams, what was the double taper like? Was it a little different for you because you did struggle a little bit in Korea?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure I was going to come here. I wanted to kind of put myself out there in Korea and kind of like take this summer off to relax. But you know, coming back, I was motivated to swim, and you know, Greg and Tracy were like, "Dude, you need to chill." Because like my first couple of practices, I was just cranking it out. They're like, "You just need to relax." And you know, I had a couple hard practices, and then I just kind of drop tapered from there. And it's turned out well. I've gone a couple, you know, in season or not in season, but like best times this year. So it's encouraging.
How does the 100 fly look right now to you? From the analytical perspective.
It's a fast event. I think you've got someone like Kelsey who's just really blown up this year, and I mean, she was fast last year too, and you know, she's such a sweet girl. But like 57.2, that's out. You know, that's a really, really, really fast zone. And then you got someone like Haley McLaughlin who's doing really well, and you still got Kendall and Dana coming back into the game. It makes it interesting, but it's a fun event. Like we were having fun back there, and you know, we got someone like Cassie Bear who's super young and like very cute, and you know, I remember when I was that age and kind of that ready room. So it's nice. It's a weird position to be in when I'm older, and it's kind of funny to see it like, you know, a different side of it.
And you come back this morning, 100 backstroke. Did you train still for the 100 backstroke, or is it just kind of a fun event?
It's just kind of a fun event to do while I'm here. Like the 100 fly was the first day, so I was like, all right, like I'm gonna be here for 5 more days. Like let's see what else I can swim. And you know, I haven't really changed too much backstroke after NCAA's my senior year. But it was a good race. It was better than I swam last year. Not my best time, but from how much backstroke training I've done, it's adequate enough, I think. Maybe next year I'll throw it in a little bit more.
Yeah, fair enough. But is the 100 fly your focus going forward to her trials?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a fun event. It's kind of like my pet event, and competition's getting real stiff. It's always been stiff, but you know, it's looking good for, you know, I know we've had a little lull in American butterfly for a while, but it's looking good, I think, for Rio, for Team USA and 100 fly, no matter who gets the spot.
So wait, how many national finals have you been in the 100 fly now?
Too many. Let's see. Maybe 10 now?
Wow.
I mean, because they're all like U.S. Open, nationals, like they're all called different things.
What counts these days?
Yeah, I don't know what counts, but you know, I've been around for a while, and it's fun. It's fun to see people on deck and reconnect with everyone. Like I obviously love talking. I don't know if I come off as I like talking on this interview, but
no way.
Like I'm a pretty social person. I really enjoy the company of all the swimmers on deck, and you know, meeting new people and reconnecting with older swimmers. It's kind of different now because a lot of the swimmers I grew up with are no longer swimming, so it puts a different vibe out there.
Let's talk about some of your teammates, future teammates, and former teammates doing their thing at other meets. Obviously, Maya's having a real good meet at World Championships.
Yes.
What were you thinking when you saw that 208?
I mean, that was a bomb race. I mean, she just lit it up, and I think it was a little bit overshadowed because she got fourth, but 208.9, that's a full second drop from Pan Pacs. She won in a 209, and so looking forward to her 400 IM coming up. So Maya, if you're watching this, go kick some butt. You know, she just is a hard trainer, and it's fun because we're the same class, we're really good friends. You know, she's getting married next month, so you know, it's always fun to have her around, and I'm so happy for her. I woke up at like 2 a.m. to watch that race. I was stoked.
Well, I can't say you're not a little crazy for that.
That's true. I'm sure a lot of people here would feel the same, you know?
I didn't do that.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't get up early for prelims.
Oh, oops.
No, God. Then you had someone, a future Stanford Cardinal, Ellie Easton, was out here at juniors last year. Pretty solid IMs. You excited for?
Yeah, I think she's going to be a huge contribution to help Maya out, and I think they're going to push each other. Like anytime you get good talent coming in, like it changes the practice dynamics and it makes things a little bit more interesting. I don't know about Maya, but like I've got a little bit of an ego. I like to be the fastest at practice, so it's fun. Like even this year's incoming class, you have someone like Simone and Allie Howe and Janet, who are just very good trainers. And the first practice we had, I think it might have been Janet beat me in a 100 kick, and I was like, oh heck no, like. And you can see out of the corner, like Greg and Tracy are like smirking a little bit. They're like, good, someone's like gonna challenge you, and it's been fun, and it's gonna be, Stanford's looking good for the future. I'm really excited about it. I'm sad I'm not still swimming with the college team, but I'm excited for the future.
How'd I forget to ask about Simone? What are your, obviously having not the greatest meet at World Championships, not dominating like she did at NCAAs, obviously, but how do you think she's going to bounce back from a bit of a disappointing performance here?
Simone is a learner, and she's a confident swimmer, and she's so tough. Like she's gonna take, I know she might be a little disappointed, but she and Greg are gonna sit down and figure out, like, all right, like where can I improve, and you know what, take this as a learning lesson and come back next year stronger than ever. She still made the final. Like she did well. She anchored that really, really well and got a gold in the 400 free relay. And I think you got to take little victories out of meets like this. And it's been a long week, so you just gotta figure it out. And she is maybe the most confident swimmer I know, and like definitely the strongest swimmer I know. So I'm not worried about her. She's gonna be totally fine.
What else do you have this week?
50 free tomorrow, and then scratch a 2 back. It's a little long for me these days, and maybe one day I'll return to 2 fly. I don't know. And then the 100 free the last day.
Nice. And you'll be around tonight. You're gonna be cheering for your teammates as loud as you were at NCAAs.
This venue is a little bit bigger than NCAA's. The NCAA's was an indoor pool, and Allie swam, I think almost the best time this morning. So I'm gonna be cheering for a really loud and not be final. She's gonna win it.
If you say so. Thanks, Felicia. I really appreciate you taking some time this morning.
Of course, David.
Thanks.